It's always great to start videos by checking your hair. Hey guys, how you doing? Hello, good morning from the Golden State. Been reaching out weekly, wanted to share some ahas from this past week and really about risk and uncertainty and the difference between the two. There's this great book I read a while back, or if anybody else has read it, let me know what you think, but The Power of Habit. And it outlined our habits and how those become routines, and there's always a reward to the cycle. And what I've found in my conversations, talking to the agents and talking to various people in my network, is that this change in environment we've experienced, moving to work at home, has altered our routines greatly. Really, the book outlines the fact that every routine starts with a bit of a need, goes through the actions, and then you get a reward. And what's happened in the daily lives of a lot of people is they've moved locations, their habits have been torn apart by the change in their atmosphere, their environment, and now they just go straight for reward. And they don't have those routines that were netting them results. And that's really where I'm finding the difference or the gap between risk and uncertainty in our businesses right now, in our activities, just in our path forward generally in our lives, is that we've lost those routines. We're not keeping track of what's going on, and we're operating in just pure uncertainty. This is a time to really talk about Shift Tactic 4, making sure you're finding the motivate and you're evaluating your lead levers to make sure that you're focusing on the right ones, the ones that are giving you the true return on investment. I think it was back in 2017, Gary stood on the stage at Family Reunion in Vegas and talked about, conquering the monotony, fighting the boredom of getting into lead generation. But all of our agents are changing their lead generation, at least they should be right now, into what's working, what's getting results. And they're fighting this new monotony in a whole new environment that's kind of just skewed the way that they're used to adapting new habits. They're used to doing 66-day challenges, but they're used to doing that in their regular work environments, at their offices, with their teammates, with their coaches, with a productive atmosphere around them. And now they're trying to establish new habits in a completely foreign environment, and it's causing all sorts of issues that's just lacking the results that we want. We have these cognitive dissonances just affecting the way that we move forward. So a lot coming at you, but what I really would say is what we found to approach this and correct this trend is all of our calls with our associates is we're rating them on sort of a 1, 2, 3 scale. 1 being they're declining, 2 they're pacing, and 3 they're growing. And if anybody's on that pacing, and especially the declining, we're focusing and making sure that they have true, strong coaching and consulting conversations from various members of staff, whoever can best assist them, whoever they have the most connection with and rapport. And if we don't have that, we're just going straight at and developing that rapport so we can help them make a difference and make a change in the way they move forward and the overall trajectory of their business. So that's it. We've got this list, but that's giving the market center an understanding of whether we're in uncertainty or just measuring the amount of risk that we're moving forward, because our rosters and the productivity of our rosters is really going to project what our outcome is going to be in the months ahead. That's our forward windshield view, and that's what we're doing. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you're having a wonderful time amidst all the madness, and we'll be talking soon. All right, bye-bye.